Hello everybody and welcome back to M&J Games. Now today we are going to do another park tour and we are looking at Space X Park by James DJ89. Now his description of this park is a space and sci-fi themed park. Now as you can see, he's able to use a lot of this map, and this is, the Alpine map, which is a very large map. You can see a Top Thrill Dragster or King Dakar type ride there, so I'm excited to ride that. So it looks like he's got a lot of pretty extreme coasters, which is awesome. And he's got a boat ride that goes around, so I'm excited to look through this park, and let's see what time of the day would work best. And at the end, we'll kind of look at the night and see. Now let's change. We'll change this to kind of follow the time of the day that it is. So we can see how it's really lit up well at night. So let's go down here to the entrance and let's enter the park. So it says Fantasia Park, Fantasia Park, something like that, right? So good entrance. Oops, I'm about to go through the staff building. I like the little walkway to enter too. So then you come out and you see in the very background, you see the big, tall coaster. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh, he's got the boat ride right there. Oh, that's nice. It's right at the front of the park. So you can kind of get a little tour of the park before you even really see much of it. These are really nice buildings, and I wonder how much of these were custom, or are they all custom, or some of the blueprints and so forth. But I like the little clock tower with the animatronic. Looks nice. And then you see another really big, was probably a Giga coaster right there. So let's go this way. Actually, I don't know if this leads to anything. Nope. Alright. One thing that would be cool if they could ever, I don't know if they'd ever be able to implement this on the console version, but sometimes with the PC version you can see players who actually make a map of their park through some kind of web design program, and they've hosted their park, so those are always really cool to see. So let's go over here and let's ride this Giga. Okay, so yeah, this is really space themed over here. Okay, so you got a little bathroom, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is a drop ride. Oh no, never mind, that's an observation tower. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, one thing I've definitely got to do better is with just theming. I'm not a very creative person when it comes to that, so it's hard for me to envision how to theme an entire section around whether it's sci-fi, western, stuff like that. So, okay, nice. Now if we can ever get to a coaster. So let's go this way. So, nope, that's another ride. Well, whichever coaster we come to first. I really like the path interaction here. And it's not close enough to the ground where you don't have to do fencing and stuff. But that's really nice. Alright, so let's see. So, what is this ride called? Okay, there's no name there. You know what, let's, okay, it's got heavily themed. Alright, so he didn't name it, it's just got, I believe that's the name of the type of coaster. And so, while we're looking at this, let's ride front bumper and let's look at the stats. So that's a really long ride. Wow, max speed 100 miles an hour, biggest drop. So I believe 102 meters is going to be over 300. I can't remember exactly, but this is a large coaster. A lot of vertical G-force there. I believe that's too high. Actually, I think that's way too high. But overall, I think this is going to be a fun ride. So let's ride the ride. Alright, so that was the ride. That was a lot of fun. Man, I love the inversions there. The inversions were awesome. Especially just kind of as you kept kind of going in and out of this rock. Like that's really well designed and really cool, a lot of fun. I don't know why the vertical G's were so high, because I couldn't really tell, at least from my limited knowledge on G-force and stuff, where that would come from. Maybe you guys know, but either way, I thought this was a really cool ride, really fun ride, really smooth. Now, I will say I have seen this park before, and the reason I'm spotlighting this one now is this is still like I just really enjoyed it the first time I saw it. And I believe this one came out, or this creator made it public at the end of January. So there have been more DLCs and stuff that have come out since then. But I just wanted to go back and look at this one again, because we can see we've got 3 more roller coasters to ride. Now that's the daytime. This is such a nice little entry area. Super nice. And then we got water ride over here. So that's good. So let's go on this one that looks like Hogwarts or something. Alright, so I guess I need to... All the rides are turned off, so I'm just going to test them. Alright, so that's the ride. Obviously uses Copperhead Strike Coaster. I think that was a lot of fun. I think this first turn was maybe a little too quick for coming off of those boosts. Like, you didn't give it any time after the boost before you turned. So I think that was the only part in terms of the track that felt a little bit jerky. I like how you really utilized this space well in here, and then you weaved in and out of the castle. But then one question I did have was, wherever did that second launch, now I can't find where that's at. I just wonder if did you have a delay on it, or was it like waiting for another, like, was it a block section type thing too? But overall, really good ride. Love the interaction with the building and the terrain, and I love this building that you made. Let's look a little more detail on this castle. So that's really awesome, really nice. Did a really good job getting the coaster going really close to it. Super nice. Really impressed with that. Alright, so now let's go over this one. Is this the... Okay, so that's a train that goes throughout the park. Okay. A little covering for that. So you got a little tunnel here. sorry. I guess, let's see. Alright, where's this coaster at? Alright, this one looks crazy. Alright, here we go. So, looks like we got a wing coaster possibly. So it's a Cloud Runner, so it's a launch coaster. I always like sitting bumper view with these. Alright, let's watch the ride. So there we go, another fun ride. You know, a little jerky at the beginning again, coming out of that launch with this first roll. Really good though. I mean, you do a really good job designing kind of the layouts and stuff to really interact well with path, terrain, scenery, everything. So really enjoyed that. So now let's look at this last coaster, and this is a launch. So Zenith. Launch coaster. So let's get out of that until we see the coaster come to the station. So I remember when I first saw this park, this ride impressed me because normally when you see a ride, whether it's modeled off Top Thrill Dragster or not, you normally don't see. Let me pause this for a second. Let's turn the daytime a little bit, because I'm not a big fan of this time of day where it's starting to get daytime. Let's go to, there we go. All right. So let's look at the details before we go. We've got 1,600 meters essentially, max speed 121, biggest drop 129 meters, good. So that's not quite a strata, but it's getting close to that. So let's watch the ride. Alright, so another fun ride, another really good job of designing the track layout and having a lot of interaction with whether it's scenery, paths, whatever. So I want to get your guys' opinion on the park. What's your favorite ride? I really enjoyed this one. I think this one was a blast. I mean, they're all good. I just love the inversions and interactions with the terrain here. I mean, you gotta love the Top Thrill King Dakar type top hat here. And that's looks like you did some custom work up here too, so that's a really good job. Creating, okay, so you just did, oops. So let's see, you did some custom supports, looks like, which that's a really good job. And it looks like up here, or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not custom. Maybe that comes with the scenery on the top hat. Interesting. Well, that's a really good job. And so what was your guys' opinion on the park? Remember, if you like this video and you'd like to see more Planet Coaster content along with any other content that M&J Games post, make sure to like and subscribe to the page, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.